Hi.
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 Hi, Gugu. Hi, Oliver. I hope you're doing great today.
Yeah, good. You?
I'm fine as well. Thanks for asking. Congrats on your job on Surface. The only thing sure in the series is that nothing is like it appears at first. Gugu, I'd like to ask you, how did you approach Sophie's constant search of her real identity?
It's really, it was really interesting because it's the first time I've ever played a character that genuinely doesn't know anything about themselves. And I think normally when you are building a character as an actor, you create a backstory, you create all of these things to flesh out your character. But really, you know, Sophie is a blank slate. And so that was really fun for me because she's sort of looking to everyone around her, you know, her husband, James, played by Oliver, you know, to fill in all the gaps for her. So, you know, and obviously as the season progresses, she gets more information from the outside world and from her friends and people that she doesn't really know. But yeah, it was a great challenge, I think. And, you know, as we get to the end of the series, you know, obviously she goes on this massive journey and really is so much more empowered. So yeah, it was really satisfying.
Oliver, do you believe that people can assume different identities throughout their lives? And if so, how does it translate into your work with James?
Well, I think we do. I think we're constantly sort of evolving, and not that I think we become different people, but I think that it's very, hopefully, you know, we're all sort of striving to be better sort of humans or whatever it is. So with James, it becomes more in our show. It becomes more about what is it that he's holding on to, and what is he hiding, and why is he hiding, and what, you know, and what cost is that to the marriage, what cost is that to him. So it was that was the kind of fun part, is to play with. I don't think he necessarily changes as a human being, but I think that it becomes about what information is sort of unfolds or uncovers in every episode that changes people's perspective of him and them and every character. And I mean, like you said, I think that it's the sort of show that nothing is ever what it seems. Everything keeps on getting, when you think you know one thing, it gets suddenly like switched and something else comes at you, and it's deliciously stressful.
Yeah, that's quite a description. I was curious to know, how did you build your husband-wife chemistry as Sophie and James? And did you hang out much on set?
I mean, we were on set together all the time, and I have to say, you know, it wasn't. Sorry, there's someone just. Sorry, someone just came into the room. No, I mean, it's not hard. Oliver's such a brilliant actor, and, you know, so warm and incredibly generous. And I think, you know, we knew each other in the past. We've had mutual friends, so there was already a shorthand there. You know, I think two Brits, you know, there's a cultural understanding, but I think it was all in the writing. I have to say, you know, Veronica wrote this incredibly dynamic relationship. There's so much tension under the surface. You know, working with Sam Miller, I feel like we really collaborated together as a team. So I think when you're working with great artists and people that really care about the material, it makes everything so much easier.
Great. Thank you very much for your time today. Congratulations once again. Hopefully I'll hear again from you in the future.
Thank
you.